I want to talk to you about credit unions that give business loans for no doc businesses. And so here's an overview I want you to really pay attention to. I mean, the review, if you will. The first one that's really friendly to no doc business borrowers is Service Credit Union. We love Service. I mean, Service is a military credit union, and so we love them. We love them a lot in terms of flexibility. And so you are able to get a business loan real fast from Service on a no doc basis, but you got to be with them for at least 2 years. I mean, that's the requirements. I mean, the thing is that Service actually wants you to build a relationship first with them as a business member, but also as an individual member. And then after 2 years, you can actually apply for a no doc business loan from Service. Not a problem. They will approve you. And so if you have any question, you can contact right now 1-800-296-4644, or you can email businessserviceslending@servicecu.org. They're pretty straightforward. 2 years, you got to be with them for 2 years to qualify for a no doc business loan. What we love about Service is the speed with which they get back to you. They're really responsive, and you can actually apply for a business loan that goes all the way to $100,000. So you can get $100,000 on a no doc basis if you have been with Service for 2 years. Actually, they will look at a couple of things. They will look at your account history, but also your relationship with them. When it comes to like the kind of accounts you have with them, savings accounts, checking accounts, and so on and so forth. And Service actually allows you to get business credit, not only in terms of unsecured, but also secured if you want it that way. You can get commercial mortgages. You can get business lines of credit. You can get SBA loans. The only problem with the Service is that they are geo restricted. The company is geo restricted, so you want to make sure that you qualify based on your geography. You qualify for the kind of regions that Service actually covers. Okay, but in terms of the approval process, 2 years. Once you actually hit that 2 year mark, you can apply for a business loan with no doc, not a problem. Okay, and also you also want to make sure that you contact Service first to make sure the industry you're in actually qualify, because they have a small number of restricted industries that they do not cover. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So the second credit union that gives the business loans to no doc business borrowers is actually BlueFed. BlueFed is really friendly also. So besides the Service, BlueFed will take care of you, not a problem. BlueFed wants you to be with them for at least 9 months. You got to be with BlueFed for 9 months to qualify for their no doc business loans. And what we love about BlueFed is that they're pretty flexible as well. So we are speaking about commercial mortgage loans, commercial vehicle loans, term loans, business term loans, commercial lines of credit, construction loans, equipment loans. This is just fantastic. And BlueFed actually, 3 years ago, we've heard a rumor that BlueFed loves ALCs, but that's not the case. They love all kinds of businesses. So if you have an S corporation, a C corporation, an LLC, an LLP, an LP, whatever, what have you, you are going to find your approval with BlueFed. This is not a problem. And what we love about BlueFed is that they're really fast also. This is really great. And BlueFed has a military sort of connection. But if you're not in the military, you can still qualify. Not a problem. Okay, and you can actually qualify through a donation to the Blue Foundation. And so this is kind of cool. But remember, 9 months, not 9 months. That's the requirements they want you to have before actually applying for a no doc business loan. Now, how much could they actually approve? Could they approve? They can approve somewhere from $50,000 all the way to $150,000, depending upon the solidity of the business plan that you have. Now, they're not going to ask you for a business plan, but obviously they will be looking at your cash inflows and cash outflows to see what kind of situation you have before approving your business loan. But yes, BlueFed is definitely friendly when it comes to no doc business borrower. The only thing is you want to be with the credit union 9 months before qualified. I mean, when you think about it, 9 months compared to 2 years. I mean, Service is asking you 2 years. Bluefed is asking you 9 months. So really, so the delta here is in favor of Bluefed. So we love Bluefed also because they have a very friendly customer service. That's just fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about credit unions that give business loans to no-doc borrowers. The third credit union that I want to share with you is Consumers Credit Union, CCU. So CCU is another great credit union that we love. We've been following them over several years. And so basically you have the ability to have all kinds of business loans approved on a no-doc basis. Credit union, consumer credit unions, CCU wants you to be with them for 1 year before applying for a no-doc business loan. And I mean, they might ask you for additional documentation, even though this is a no-doc. They might ask you for business tax returns or individual tax returns for the last 3 years. And they only do this if they are considering a larger loan amount. With CCU, you can actually qualify anywhere from $10,000 all the way to $150,000. Although we have actually seen in some cases where they approved actually some loans going all the way to $250,000, but those are in very specific situations. Okay, but overall, yes, with CCU you can qualify for no-doc business loans. You have commercial mortgages, you have secured lines of credits, you have equipment financing arrangements. So this is kind of cool. And what I want to say here is that if you want anything above $250,000, then you might have to you will need to provide complete documentation. So we're speaking here about personal financial statements, and we're also speaking about business loan application. But everything I told you, you can actually confirm that by calling CCU. The number is 847-672-1888, 847-672-1888, or you can email commerciallending@myconsumers.org. So it's always better to email the company before actually engaging in any kind of transactions, whether it's a loan, credit card, a line of credit, or what have you. Okay. And in terms of CCU is actually also geo-restricted, but you can also join, not a problem. You can join. They have a Consumers Cooperative Association, and this allows you to qualify for CCU membership. And so there are no obligations except a one-time $5 membership fee, which CCU will reimburse. This is kind of cool. And but long story short, pretty straightforward, nothing complicated. You get approved real fast for the membership, but also for the loan. Another credit union that actually gives business loans to no-doc borrowers is ACU, so America's Credit Union. So what we love about ACU is the efficiency they actually have. They have a pretty straightforward online platform. You can actually run everything. You can apply for everything online if you want to. This is really fine. And ACU wants you to be with them for at least 1 year before applying for a no-doc business loan. And so ACU's business loans and related services actually offer the working capital you need to expand your business with confidence. And this is kind of cool. So ACU actually offers affordable rates and flexible terms and charges no application fees or prepayment penalties. So this is kind of cool. And so what they do is that ACU has a process in place where they have a business team that will focus on understanding the needs of your company before actually extending the loan. So even if you're applying on a no-doc basis, they will get to know you first, okay? And they want you to be with them for 1 year, as I said, before actually extending you any type of credit. And so when we talk about credit, when we talk about no-doc business loans, you have no-doc business lines of credit, no-doc business loans, you have commercial real estate loans, you have construction loans, you have term loans. So this is kind of cool. And if for any reason you do not qualify for their loans, you can actually go for a credit card. So ACU has a Visa credit card, Visa business credit card that they actually offer. So you could qualify for a line of credit, a revolving line of credit, as opposed to an installment loan. So everything is totally possible. Now, if you're interested in this proposition, you want to start your business loan application. You want to actually submit your some kind of basic information, and somebody from ACU will contact you. So you want to provide your company name, your first name, last name, your phone number, your email, the states your business is in. This is important. This is important, and how basically ACU can help you out. Once you provide the info, normally somebody from ACU will contact you within 24 hours. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about credit unions that give business loans to no-doc business borrowers. Another credit union that you will love is Logix. So Logix is kind of interesting because they are very generous. They have lines of credits and loans up to $500,000. This is really cool. And what we love about Logix is that they place no restriction whatsoever on what you can do with the cash. So you can actually use the cash to navigate cash crunches. You can take care of unexpected expenses. You can actually offset short-term cash needs. You can actually plug in working capital holes, and you have a lot of stuff you can do with Logix. Now, having said that, Logix wants you to be with them for 15 months before applying for a no-doc business loan. 15 months, okay? And so when we talk about Logix, we are speaking about a constellation of no-doc business loans. So you have business loans, so you have regular business loans, you have business lines of credit, you have a capital access line of credit, you have a business term loan, you have capital access term loan. So you have, again, a variety of business loans that you can qualify for. And what we love about Logix is that they are constantly changing the processes to make sure that those processes are in favor of the borrower. So this is kind of cool. For example, when we talk about the business line of credit, you have credit limits up to $50,000. There's no annual fee. You have interest-only payments, and you have a service that actually provides overdraft protection for Logix business checking accounts. For the capital access line of credit, you have credit limits up to $500,000 and no annual fee, interest-only payments, and you have collateral required in some cases. For the business term loan, you are looking at loan amounts up to $50,000, terms up to 5 years, and you have a fully amortizing plan. And this is kind of cool. And for the capital access term loan, you have loan amounts up to $500,000. And again, you have a fully amortizing loan. So this is kind of cool in terms of giving your business the type of funding it needs to sort of survive. Now, if you have any question, please contact 1-818-565-2303, or you can email Logix Business Services at lfcu.com. So this is kind of interesting. You can also contact Fairwinds if you are looking for a business loan with a no-doc sort of requirements. And so what we love about Fairwinds is that you have a constellation of options, no-doc options. Fairwinds wants you to be with them for 1 year before you can apply for a no-doc business loan. Okay, 1 year you got to be with Fairwinds. And so they have business auto loans, business credit cards, commercial real estates, equipment financing. They have also lines of credit and business term loans. So you have 6 different types of business credit products that you can actually avail yourself of with Fairwinds. So this is kind of cool. So when we talk about first of all, business credit cards, not a problem. I mean, commercial real estate, not a problem. Equipment financing, this is where you really can enjoy the juice, so to speak, of Fairwinds, because they really have a completely no-doc sort of process. So whether you are looking to upgrade your equipment or expand your business, Fairwinds actually has tailored solutions for your business's needs. So this is kind of cool in terms of helping you reach your goals a lot faster. Okay, and so when we talk about lines of credit, for instance, revolving lines of credit can help you manage fluctuating cash flow. And those are great for short-term credit needs like purchasing inventory, materials, or equipment, and financing accounts receivable. So this is kind of cool in terms of giving you the extending you the line of credit you need to really survive in the short run. And for term loans, again, Fairwinds is pretty straightforward, pretty flexible in terms of not requesting any documentation at all, as long as you've been with them for 1 year prior to applying for this specific product. Okay, so long story short, if you have any question, you can contact Fairwinds right now and to start the conversation. Not a problem. So you can actually apply now online, or you can seek a branch appointment to sort of discuss a lot further. Either way, you are able to get small business term loans and commercial term loans depending upon the size of funding that you need. And the final credit union I want to share with you into this conversation, when it comes to our roundup of credit unions that give business loans to no-doc borrowers, you have American Heritage. And what we love about American Heritage is the speed of responsiveness. They're really responsive. Now, they are not the most generous lender on our list today, but it's still interesting because you are able to get what you want faster with them. So first of all, they want you to be with them for 9 months. That's the requirements when it comes to the no-doc business loan. So 9 months first, and once you are with them for 9 months, you could qualify for up to $50,000 in business loans. So this is kind of good, no-doc business loan, so to speak. So $50,000, and so there are no origination or annual fees. You have flexible terms available with competitive interest rates. You have financing up to $50,000. You have fixed monthly payments. This is really good. And we also love the fact that with American Heritage, you do have faster approvals. Okay, so that's for term loans. You also have lines of credit, so you are able to finance short-term working capital, on-demand equipment purchase, or even utilize the cash for overdraft protection. This is kind of cool, and you are able to repay as you wish, depending upon your strategy. This is kind of cool. And so when we talk about American Heritage, we are speaking about you covering all kinds of expenses that you have. Okay, so we are speaking about monthly costs such as owner salaries, employee salaries and commissions, rent, lease payments, advertising, website hosting, postage and shipping costs. You have supplies, telephone, public utilities, business health insurance. You have taxes, including payroll taxes. You have interest payments, maintenance. You have legal accounting fees and miscellaneous. So you do have this flexibility there. And one thing I also want to say is that you have the ongoing cost, but you also have the one-time fixed cost. So we are speaking about office furniture, fixtures, equipment. You have building improvements, remodeling. You have lease rent deposits. You have a starting inventory in some cases. You have public utility deposits, legal professional fees. You have licenses, permits, franchise fees. You have advertising, website promotion fees. You have cash on hand just in case you want to have some cash, and also one-time miscellaneous fees. So those are things that you need to really account for and plan for, so to speak. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. This is a recap here. So in today's conversation, I spoke to you about 7 credit unions that gave business loans to no-doc borrowers. And so let's quickly start over here so we know what we talk. So number 1, we have Service. Number 2, we have Blue Fed. Number 3, we have Consumers Credit Union. Number 4, America's Credit Union. Number 5, Logix. Number 6, Fairwinds. And number 7, American Heritage. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.